So,
Yes.
see. Start your engines, go in position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Awesome. Now I will.
You can watch by.
Yeah, I see you, and I will fly to the spectator position. It will be on the top of the planet that we have a view.
It's hard to see a central belt.
Yeah, that makes because of that we need something like beacons from CIG. But that should be just a test run to give CIG idea what we are looking for, what is possible, and maybe they can give us a few tools to make it possible.
Flex, it must be deployed things.
Yeah.
The other peoples may use it.
You have the opportunity to set beacons at the moment, right? So you can create beacons or a mission to rescue if you're out of fuel or something. Maybe something like this is possible to set around the tracks that you have different beacons that you have to passing by. But I will ask the developers on the Citizen Con what are in planning, what we can use in the future for that.
Did you play the game now recent on the ground or something?
You mean something like the Daymar Rally?
I mean, they already using some kind of beacons for racers on the ground. I mean,
in the scramble races?
Yes.
Yeah, we
the
have
same.
Yeah, but this is scripted from the developers, and we don't have any influence on it. But
yeah.
I will discuss with them that we get the opportunity to use something like this to create a track or something. That would be awesome, I think.
Agree. In space and on the ground.
Yeah, but you have to enter the atmosphere. I need a jump point over Yela, but I don't find one.
Maybe something flares or deployable thing.
I like understand it must be center of rocks, ну, скопление камней, как сказать.
Ну, по срезу.
Не,
максимально.
Не, надо в середине пролететь. In center of asteroid ring. А в середине астероидного пояса лететь.
В середине лечу.
А?
Я пока вроде в середине лечу.
Ну да, но я имею в виду, что ты когда when you're flying, you see there is more a lot of rocks. It must be center of asteroid ring inside.
Ну вот смотри, я сейчас лечу, и вот как бы отрисовка идет. В центре такой вот что-то вроде эллипсоида.
А ты
с максимальной плотностью.
Левее. В сторону максимального уплотнения, где эти каменюки. Мы пошли...
Так лечу?
Не-не, мы пошли, знаешь где, короче? Мы пошли в разряженной среде.
Я тут только и делаю, что уклоняюсь. Фига себе, разряженная среда. Постоянные маневры, блин.
At the night side we crashed, I think.
Yeah, then it's harder to see the asteroids. Even so, if you have the sun in front of you, that makes things more difficult. What you fly now, I think that is more the easy part. Then you have good light conditions. But if you enter the night side or dark side, or even so the sideways to sun in front of you, that would be hard.
Flexi, did you already can control where in the ring? We
Yeah. Who can I start the stream on my end? Oh, go live here. I stream start Citizen Yela go live. I hope I don't crash again. So. Do you see my stream in Discord?
It's
Impossible.
It's impossible. Yeah, I see that you're a little bit out of the line. Ratnev and Uhu, you have to get a little bit more to the right side, and Epsa even a little bit more to the left. If I see from my perspective, there is a gray, it's more gray in the middle. That is like a highway. Looks like a highway from.
Ты, Иван, идешь по самому краешку.
По самому краешку чё? А, внутренней стороны?
Да.
Ну,
It's
понятно.
dark side coming. And I don't see anything.
Oh shit.
I see what you're streaming.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Вот писец.
Yeah, it's more complicated on the dark side, right?
A lot of. Imagine is you must see a dark spot on the dark sky. And evade it.
Can you put a stream back? Flex.
Do I have? Oh, my stream is offline. Just a sec. Go live. So now my stream should be back.
Yes, yes.
Then you see what I'm talking about with the middle. You see the gray thing in the middle where I'm aiming at and shooting.
Near the rock.
That are.
Да, no, it's not far, not shooting so far.
Можете сказать,
Кто-то
кто там по
будет
центру
мелькать.
летит, кто нет?
Мы летим приблизительно почти по центру.
Окей.
Иван идет очень близко к краю.
Ну, это понятно. Окей, господи. Хочет победить человек. Всеми правдами и неправдами, да? Иван, в центре должен держаться скопление.
Я по карте глубже вас нахожусь.
Ближе к планете? Да.
Is it a little bit challenging to try to fly on the dark side? Or it's too easy?
It's hard because I don't see anything. It's good to
But from third
light.
person it's normal. You can see.
From third person is normal?
Yeah, I'm fine now. Олег, сам посмотри, что ли? Как я лечу.
Да, я понял.
Okay, then that is something what CRG should fix. That it is the same from inside, from first perspective, even so with the third perspective.
Тебе, наверное, где-то Урху надо поворачивать на
Левее.
левее, ну как бы.
Я вижу примерно.
На
ширину
Crusader.
как-то.
Crusader. Прицел возьми. И
Вижу.
чуть-чуть правее.
А смотри, тут
Вот я
видно
сейчас
полоски?
я сейчас ровно в центре.
М,
Ну, если ты меня видишь, то я в центре.
Нет.
Я ухожу как бы ближе к центру. Я в
Ох,
центре.
ё! Тихо. Это совсем проблема. Камней что-то слишком много. A lot of asteroids.
You're already on the still on the dark side, I think, huh?
It's about 4 minutes, I think.
I see
We're
the
on
rocks
dark side.
lighting. It's
It will be even so surprising if you enter the side with the sun in front of you. It's even so hard to see the asteroids.
Я слишком приблизился, кстати. Урку ты должен отдаляться надо.
Куда?
От Елы.
Мгм. Yeah, it's really hard to control where we in the right moment.
Yeah. Because of that, we need a little bit more options from CRG to control the position of the racers, to give you also orientation, where are you, or to place checkpoints for the first idea. Maybe we use ships on every corner that we have four quarters. We have 4 quarters there, and you have every time a ship as a orientation that you're still in the middle.
But look, here is 20 kilometers, so it's maximum.
20 oh man, yeah, that makes things more complicated. But if we have all of the persons who participate, and even so the staff team who make the checkpoints in a group, then I can see you much farther than just 20 kilometers. You're at the moment 500 kilometers away from my position, and I can still see you.
You mean the beacons might be some kind of group
Yes,
members?
some kind of group mates that you know, okay, that is a staff mate, yeah. Because of that, you
And
have
the bots.
now bots are at the moment impossible, so I need a few guys who don't want to race. I need a few guys, even so they want to make the checkpoint and give us a view from their perspective.
Can you show where is Green Hex? It's far from us. No, like we finish at Green Hex.
Did you going out from the dark side? No.
Yeah, we already
Yes,
passed
yes,
dark side.
We must to jump on one, I think. On one, it's up on top planet. Yes.
Oh, well, there is
On
it.
two.
Oh, that was what I'm looking for, man. It was almost there, and I missed it. Shit. But I think it would be a perfect position. Yeah, that was I'm looking for. That is perfect, man. You have to go a little bit more to the right side.
Mm-hmm.
If I would shut out my energy.
Sun to the. Oh.
Then I would have perspective like this. That we can zoom in.
I don't see anything. Just
Yeah,
Just
we
nothing.
blended about sun.
Oh yeah, you enter the daylight side, and it's harder.
Не знаю, как можно. Надо убрать солнце из экрана, и тогда видно, что впереди.
Да, это проблемка, блин.
Ну, подвигаться немножко.
Ну, как бы уже, но тут все равно наполовину слепит. Может, яркость убирать, хер его знает.
It's hard to see anything. It's sunlight to.
I'm a little bit glad to hear that it is not too easy.
Next patch is coming sunglasses.
Yeah, you saw on the invitation, I recommend you sunglasses.
Yeah.
And it was not just a joke, it was because things here are...
Is I agree, it's the good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
Ты, Иван, наоборот, далеко теперь летел.
And if we use other ships than M50, if you use bigger ones, they are a little bit harder to maneuver. Then it's more complicated. The M50 is flexible, yeah, and it's good to maneuver. It has a good agility, but if you use a cutlass or something like this, yeah, and you have the velocity that's hard to control.
But top speed is less than M50.
Yeah, it is. Because of that, I'm thinking about to start the racers who participate in different classes, like we do it at the moment in the Arena Commander.
Super heavy.
Super heavy class, like Starfarer, and we have a huge explosion. Maybe we can see it from my perspective also when the when the Starfarer is blowing up.
And server faster die.
Не, ну Starfarer сегодня fast. 2000 kilometers, 300 kilometer length. Less so.
Checking where what's there now.
Caterpillars.
1.5.
4 метра per second.
Метку флекси не вижу, он вообще где?
Он на Ом-2.
Okay, and where are we gonna finish?
Yeah, that's rare is Grimex at the moment. That is what I'm looking for.
You should fly 2 kilometers less to Yela. Или как less? Ближе, да? Less. Вон Grimex.
Grimex is... Okay, you have 50% of the race already.
15.
Just half?
Just a half, yeah. Yeah, it's harder. It's a long-term race.
Yes.
but I think it is another kind of challenge as the races in the Arena Commander. Then in the Arena Commander you have to know the track and have to focus for 3 minutes if you are a good racer. And here you have to focus and be concentrate for around 20 to 30 minutes. If
No, you don't make any maneuver here. You just flying to little up, little down, little left, right.
Okay, there is too much space between the asteroids. See the problem?
Yes, too much. Very much.
But if we use more heavy ships, do you think it could be better?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We just can try.
What 4 ships would you recommend?
Andromeda and Harder. No, and Freelancer, no, Freelancer is...
Андромеда нормально, она очень такая... Как это сказать?
Андромеда, Starfarer, Aquila, да.
Starfarer, вот здесь, вы что, издеваетесь?
Starfarer.
890.
No, if you fly and sun, no, как над перед тобой, under you, no, flying to glass.
Я буду на Хаммерхеде летать.
Hammerhead, вот и very nice ship.
Топливо у тебя кончится раньше.
Ага, да.
Если вот
790.
Еще тоже быстро кончится. 790
890 jump.
Fuel going out. Reclaimer.
Reclaimer, yeah, you have a good flashlight in front. Okay, you're close to each other. Just 2 kilometers.
31 kilometers I'm from IFC.
Okay, from my perspective, it's a little bit different. From my perspective, just around 3 kilometers between. But I have just a view from the top.
62 Ivan and 30 and half of his to Rodney.
Strange.
No, it's okay. Sun moving right side. Easy to fly right now.
Easy to fly, easy to evade, but hard to see.
The challenge is not really the asteroids, more the view, that you can't see anything.
And navigate.
It's some like one time was in patch 2 and 6, 2.6, yes. We're flying around Crusader. When it's
that could be also an idea, but where could we set a checkpoint there? We could use Starfarers as checkpoint. Then you can fly through the Starfarer with the M50 and the Razor. And even so, you could fly through the rings on Port Olisar.
It's long trip too. Иван далеко. Ближе приближайся.
Так а я иду, вроде стараюсь по этому. По... Как ее называется-то? Орбите Гримхекса.
Okay. it will take a while until you are on Grimix again.
Мы же в самом центре астероидного поля должны лететь или как?
Да-да.
Так что давайте, вы тоже там. Не это.
Не, ну
То
ты
вольный
ушел
интернет.
далеко.
О,
Если-
давай, лети сюда, иди сюда.
Куда туда?
Сюда ко мне.
Ты не в центре находишься. Ты не в...
Олег, Иван имеет в виду, смотри, по карте открой, вид сверху и приблизь немножко. Там орбита Гринфикса.
А я вижу с флекса экрана. Он Сом-2 смотрит на нас.
Ну и так, куда мне что, ближе к еле?
Да, чуть-чуть. Не сильно.
Не сильно. Я сейчас уйду по этому, по внутреннему кольцу, и хрен вы меня догоните.
Что, сначала не так, что ли, было?
Да вроде так. А потом вы сказали, давай типа это в центр. Ну я погнал в центр, а потом нашел орбиту и думаю, наверное, по орбите надо.
Еще немножко, я тебе скажу. Ну,
Ну чё, как?
давай, пока двигайся. Я-то просто за тобой иду. Ты почти в центре.
Ну ладно.
Moving to the center. I looking by you flex stream and
I try to give you a good overview of your position from my perspective.
правей, да, правей, Иван, сильнее правей. Ну, прямо иди уже.
Looks good.
Нет.
Чё, сильнее и правей? Это
Ну.
в сторону ела совсем?
Нет, а ты, блин, нет, отъела теперь.
Отъел.
Это еды.
Корректируйте.
Ты ушел сильно далеко. Тебе надо обратно лететь. From... I don't have so many English words to...
What would you like to have in Star Citizen for races? What kind of races would be funny for Star Citizen? I'm thinking
I
about
think
collecting ideas
some-
and questions for the developers
Yes.
on the CitizenCon that I have something to talk about.
Yeah, I think some kind of asteroids, maybe it's by only no, it's only an arena commander, not
Yeah.
by not in planet. It's not in you.
Yeah, and that makes it so difficult for us. Then we can offer just every time the same. Because of that, I'm totally glad that you guys have time this evening for me to test two different ideas, what I have in mind, that we can give a little bit other ideas to CIG.
Mhm.
Special track for Citizen PU Live.
Yeah, well, you mean like the Grimix racetrack and what they were thinking about in the past?
Like a normal ring, like arena commander, it's rings. When you start position, take automatically, and you fly by this ring, and like totally like arena commander, but in pool.
Они же сделаны режимы чекпоинта, вот когда ты на Dragonfly внизу в наземке, там чекпоинты считаются по моменту прилета. Тут также можно.
No,
you know
just it's racing. You must shoot some I don't know.
Yeah.
You see the как это, спутник.
Do you know the picture from the
Подальше вон.
from the concierge corner on the RSI page, where the Chinese people sitting inside the restaurant and looking out of a racetrack?
Yeah, we see that.
Yeah, something like this is what I would like to have in the PU. That is racing in the atmosphere on the planet, on the surface of a planet. That would be great in the PU. even so, if we have something that we can raise in the asteroid belt, or later if we have something like a cloud or a storm in the universe that we fly through this, to have a little bit different kind of danger and different parts of a track.
It's 2 years before. No, Bill one.
Shooting turrets.
Tick make questions. No, 10 questions. What we want to see next in Arena Commander.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
If you hear this before, we asked these questions. It's 24 people was who top flyers like understand. And
you asked that 2 years ago.
Yes, and we didn't anything to do like understand.
Yeah. 1 year ago there was fan event, convention about the Citizen in Germany called Con42, and there was 400 citizens there, even so Ramjet, Katz, or Cyrus, myself and Obinotus, and we talked to the devs and present racing there. They was excited about it and told me, oh, there we have something special. There is an upcoming racing mode for the PU. You can be excited. And then we saw in the release scrubber races, and we thought, what the fuck? What a waste of time for the developers. Then, in my opinion, I saw 2 or 3 videos from the scramble races, and that is not really a race for me. But that's just my my personal opinion about the scramble races.
Что такое scramble racing?
Did you try the scramble races in the past?
Oh, what is this?
That was
they are already on the game. You can shoot your opponents and have points for killing them.
Yeah, and you have to shoot also satellites or something, or flying through checkpoints, or what was the goal? Was only the goal to shoot each other?
I don't like it.
Yeah, me too. Then that is not really a racing mode for me. The racing is to be fast, to react fast, to have a difficult
Choose
track.
a path.
Understand.
Choose a way.
Yeah.
Some trouble on the race track.
Это где эти, блин, как?
Спутники
уничтожать.
Oh. Okay, I think we are almost finished 70%.
No, here is easy to fly. It's вообще no problem. Sun easy, show all asteroids. Very
okay,
good.
You see all asteroids. Okay.
Must be most dark side later. Little again.
To compensate these these benefits, it should be better just to allow heavy ships, what are harder to control or harder to maneuver through the asteroids than small and fast vessels.
Смотри, что можно предложить. Вот против Солнца расставить маяки 6 человек на каких-нибудь драндулетах. Как бы и поперек кольца сначала в одну, потом в другую, ну и так как бы 6 разных дистанций отыграть. Ты пойдешь и против Солнца, и на Солнце, и снова против Солнца, короче. Ну, чекпоинты.
Ты, Иван, далеко отлетел очень сильно.
Flexi, Иван told his not through the full ring, just cross it.
What is just cross it?
Next, people standing for checkpoint, как сказать, не в кольце, а перпендикулярно. Перпендикулярно. Против света и на свет, как сказать. Under.
You mean the people who are in the checkpoint that the pilots have to passing
Выравнивайся.
next to them or passing through something like a checkpoint, the ring of a checkpoint also?
Yes.
Yeah.
Peoples with the checkpoints in your group. And then you have
против
to
солнца.
you have to fly through the ring. You put through for short and maximum asteroids.
If we would use starfarers as checkpoints for races with M50s and racers, you would have to fly through the thing between there is the gangway, the catwalk, yeah, and over there is the thing was connects the two sides of the starfarer, the spoiler, and the space between them you can fly through, I think.
Иван, сильно приближаешься.
That could be a checkpoint. But if you are too fast, you will hit the starfarer and will die.
But it must maybe just serve difficult and you crash into it.
Yeah, so you have to be slower, or to don't step all the time on the gas. That you go slower to the checkpoint, flying through, and then go to high velocity again. That you have a reason to brake. Otherwise, you don't have the reason to brake. You can fly with full speed straight ahead, and that would like to be a little bit boring.
Risky but fast. Or no cheat, but slow.
А я так и не знаю, как сказать предложение против солнца и на солнце.
Да я тоже думаю об этом. Как это выразить? Проще бы руками показать, но...
To the sun, from the sun. I think.
To the sun.
Да.
From.
От солнца, да.
In the face of sun and opposite side.
Yeah, the dark side and the side of light.
Yes, maybe. I even take an idea.
Perfect. Guys, do you know Stargate Commando SG-1, the series?
Yes.
There was a space race, a space rally. Who the guys have to fly.
Wait, you mean a game or cinema?
Series.
Series, okay. Atlantis, Stargate.
Stargate Commando SG-1 is an American series from MGM.
Stargate Commander?
Yeah, Stargate Commando SG-1. With the
Okay.
Stargate, the portal, who connects different worlds in the space.
It's old serial.
Yeah, from the 90s. But this series
Звездные врата.
was my inspiration for Star Racing in the past.
Oh,
To create, to have the opportunity to
Andales.
create a racetrack through a system that you have to fly through asteroids or near to the corona of the sun, and have different parts on a track to make it difficult for the pilots.
Вон отдаляйся.
Flexi, I regret I don't see that. I just see 10 seasons of Stargate and Atlantis 5 seasons.
Yeah. Stargate has 10 seasons, and I think it was the 8th season.
8 seasons.
Uh,
And which serial? Number of it?
just a sec, please.
Maybe you mean they find a strange planet, they almost war and have to win some race.
Season 7, episode 8. I will send the link to you.
Thank you.
Мрак начинается.
Вот, против Солнца сложно. Против Солнца сложно. Вот надо вот эти вот такие вот моменты, участки повторить, чтобы
Кто фонарь
максимальное
врубил?
скопление было. Чтобы ты просто пересекал все это кольцо по какой-нибудь этой спирали, короче. Как это объяснить? 6 чуваков внутри кольца вот так расставлены, и тебе сначала по Солнцу, потом против Солнца, потом снова по Солнцу. Повторить 3 раза.
До полного.
Да, как бы и будет полный отрыв мозгов. Олег, позицию.
Я не знаю, но он не показывает. Он ищет что-то.
Штурман карту.
Мы идем.
Вон там уже хекс, наверное, видишь, в тех скоплениях туманности.
Ну так я могу прям развернуться и пойти туда.
Не, ну так лети по кругу немножко.
Вот, кстати, в темноте от третьего лица видно вот эту вот текстуру, которая само кольцо рисует. Можно вот просто по темной части этого сейчас лететь.
Ты смотри, где же самая туманная часть, там в туманности самое хорошее. Ну, центральное место.
Че, у меня в туманности вообще разрежено все.
Кстати, я помню, про какую серию он говорит. Там на какой-то странной планете эти герои прилетели. Типа там то ли война собиралась, то ли что. Им пришлось участвовать в гонках на каких-то странных кораблях. Там у
Не
них по
помню.
пути ломалось все, блин. Приходилось чинить там буквально на коленке.
Ни хрена не вижу.
So I got the episode of the space race on the stream.
Окей.
And if you have time, you can maybe check it out and see what I'm actually aiming for in Star Citizen, what I would like to do.
Отдаляйся.
От Елы, да, уйти?
Да.
Flexi, I wanna make ground on the Noxus race. Именно
You
from
mean
a corporation.
operation? What?
From
you mean
mining
something
corporation.
like Star Wars spot racing, or
Yeah, some kind of it. It's,
yeah, that would be funny. If we can fly through the canyons and
canyons and trees and anything.
yeah, that would be amazing. But we need even so something to set a track. Maybe we
Yes.
can use for the beginning. We can use like the Daima Rally, the outposts, and place ships between the outposts to have something like curve. The English word should be corner. That you have to turn to the right and passing through the checkpoint, then turn to the left to have more different race you have to fly. For that we could place ships like the Constellation between the outposts.
Yeah, I agree, but I guess it's most difficult is just border of the racetrack.
Yeah,
The
the border.
problem is big problem.
And the other problem could be the logistic to find people who are interested in to support.
And
Race.
just sit on the assassin on that spot and control the race. Yes.
Yeah, that's often the problem, to find people who are happy or to do that.
Not just to sit and control. So it's, I mean, wasting of time and not trading, not
It's too
fighting.
boring. You can't nothing do at the time. You can watch a series on the on your other screen. Yeah.
It's boring.
And that
This
is the
why-
problem.
That's why we need some kind of auto-checking beacons
Yeah,
deployable.
yeah, that is what I hope, that we get the ship who is capable of it. I would pay $1,000 for it, just that I have the opportunity to set my own fucking racetracks.
I'll say too.
Then I can't use a pioneer for that.
Иван, не
then I can
приближайся.
place. What is that in front of you? As from my view, it looks like huge asteroid formations.
It's yellow, must be near this asteroid some. Look,
Then where is Grimmick? Grimmick should
green
be
hex
here.
you, yes, I mean green hex.
Is Grimmick there?
It should be. Fly nearly to yellow, 2 kilometers.
I can see it from my perspective. That is the problem.
You must, you're too far. You're like in this space. You must.
You might jump to Dream Hex and make a
Не.
finish line. Not
Где
yet.
Иван? А Иван куда-то ушел в еще сторону.
So I have an idea. I can check it. Yeah, that should be Grimmick in front of you.
Yeah.
You can jump into and we fly.
Yeah, you're right. That's Grimmick in front of you.
We control it on the F2 star map.
Yeah. What I think what we need from CRG is different options and tools to have a look over the race. That we have a good overview, that we can control, that no one is acting against the rules. Oh shit, the pirate is back again.
What was
The pilot who you killed before.
maybe weapons off in the race? Pure race, not to shoot opponents.
So, and I prepare the finish line now.
So a little nebula.
Oh man, the ship is still moving. Oh yeah, there it is.
Remember how it's hood on Andromeda, it's lighting. Сильно светится? hood of Andromeda. It's you sitting in dark.
Да не, вроде не особо. У Андромеда вообще могут пропадать худы. Ну там, видишь, она инертная очень. И когда поворачиваешь, тяжеловато.
Just надо. It's winning on Andromeda. This guy who have 4K display, RGB, so quantum dude.
Now I should be also in the middle of the asteroid belt or near to the middle.
40 kilometers near you. 21 kilometers. Ivan can win. He finished.
You finished?
No, Ivan, yes, sir.
Ah, congratulations.
Oops.
Yeah, perfect, I saw you. Yeah, and that is...
It's me again.
Oh, someone has crashed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it fell off.
And that is something what I have in mind, but maybe we should use heavier ships who are harder to control for this kind of race. When with the M50, I think it's too easy.